This is a shocking news flash. Please pay close attention. It has been reported that America's most famous black celebrities from all walks of entertainment, athletes, actors, and rap artists, have united to speak out about the recent murder of Mike Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, and Eric Garner in New York. Let's listen in on what America's black entertainers have to say about the rise of racial injustice and the systematic murder of black men in recent days. Sorry, we have recently learned that all black entertainers from all walks of life have been instructed by their white plantation owners that any comments from them about how white men govern their country is not permitted. It is rumored that all black entertainers and athletes have unknowingly sold their souls to white entertainment plantation owners. Pursuant to their covenant with Satan, this select group of highly paid New Age slaves cannot speak out or show any opposition to matters involving racial oppression or racial injustice imposed upon the common field nigger. This masterclass of house Negroes includes individuals such as, yes, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Denzel Washington, Ice-T, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Lil Wayne, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Jesse Jackson, Eddie Murphy, LeBron James, Whoopi Goldberg, Michael Johnson, LL Cool J, Puff Daddy, Missy Elliott, The Preachers of L.A., Janet Jackson, Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, Russell Simmons, T.D. Jakes, Fred Price, Creflo Dollar, Jada Pinkett, T.I., Condoleezza Rice, Colin Powell, Usher, Martin Lawrence, Kurt Franklin, Gabrielle Union, Naomi Campbell, Halle Berry, Lionel Richie, Mariah Carey, and any other black man or woman who executed a contract with the Sons of Satan, including the NAACP and SCLC. Wait a minute. It appears that one of the New Age slaves is running out of the barn and appears to be leaving the plantation. He appears to be running towards the plantation podium. Someone said he is about to speak out against the murder of Mike Brown and Eric Garner. Who is it? I do not know yet. Is it Oprah or Tyler Perry? We cannot tell yet. He is still running towards the microphone. Let's get closer to see and hear what this brave and courageous breakaway slave has to say about the recent murders of Mike Brown and Eric Garner.
When things are going good, but what happens is everybody when something bad happens, everybody has a tribe mentality. Everybody want to protect their own tribe, whether they're right or wrong.
What do you mean when they're right or wrong?
We all got bad characters in our group. We all got bad characters. So my grandmother taught me, you judge everybody on their own individual merits. You don't care what any other jackass has to say. You don't put everybody together. Black is not always right and white is not always wrong. You got some bad apples who taking advantage of the situation. That's the plan. You got, and that's unfortunate because this is a serious. Somebody lost a child, and this is something we need to seriously sit back and discuss and figure out what happened, what went wrong. But let me say this: the notion that white cops are out there just killing black people—that's ridiculous. It's just flat out ridiculous. And I challenge any black person to try to make that point. This notion that cops are actually awesome. You know, they're the only thing in the ghetto from between this place being the Wild Wild West. So this notion that cops are out there just killing black men is ridiculous. And I hate that narrative coming out of this entire situation.
What about the case? We're waiting for the results to come down from the grand jury for Eric Garner here in New York, right? I mean, it's one thing in Ferguson, there's some audio, but you see the video, you see these cops surround him, and he ultimately, it was a homicide. He dies.
I don't think that was a homicide. I don't think that was a homicide. I think
what was that? It was a chokehold. You see it.
Well, I think the cops were trying to arrest him, and they got a little aggressive. I think excessive force, you know, something like that. But to go right to murder, when the cops are trying to arrest you, if you fight back, things go wrong. That doesn't mean, I don't think they were trying to kill Mr. Garner. You know, he was a big man, and they tried to get him down.
You know, I'm hearing so much from different people, friends, people who come on my show, African Americans saying, listen, Brooke, you know, I was taught it as a young age. I have different rules than you do when I deal with police. And there's a lot of getting that off people's chests right now because of what happened in Ferguson. There's a lot of anger, there's a lot of frustration. What can we as a country do with this energy right now?
Well, first of all, we can open a dialogue, and I think that's probably what I did was open a dialogue. Brooke, in fairness, there's some black people out there who are crooks. And when the police come to your neighborhood, it's a tense situation. The only time you interact with the cops is when things are going wrong. That's the only time we ever interact with the cops. But first of all, we as black people, we got a lot of crooks. We can't just wait until something like this happens. And we have to look ourselves in the mirror. There's a reason they racially profile us at times. Sometimes it's wrong, but sometimes it's right. So to act and sit there and act like we hold no responsibility for some of this stuff, it's disingenuous.
This was just a messenger pigeon. Just a nigger giving master's perspective. He won't have to apologize or retract his statement. He definitely is not a brave and courageous plantation slave with a mind of his own. Harriet Tubman had bigger balls than this guy. Size really does not matter. Look, there appears to be another black celebrity speaking out on television. Who's that? Let's take a look.
Money means nothing to me, nor boxing when it comes to the freedom of your people. So everything I'm doing, if it means hitchhike tomorrow, if it means be raggedy, if it means look for a job, I'll be happy because I can go to bed, my conscience is clear, and I didn't sell out or trade my people just because I could be rich in Hollywood with a yacht out here on that could be my yacht right there. Imagine it's valued at $200,000, but I wouldn't want that damn yacht if I couldn't go back over in the black neighborhood and protest a black woman being raped. The hell with the yacht, the hell with the championship. So I want the people to know this, you understand? The Muslims did not find me.
Now that is a brave and courageous black man. But he was protesting nearly 50 years ago at a time when racial hatred was even more intense. Men like Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., and Marcus Garvey would be shocked to see their children have become cowards and value material wealth more than freedom and justice.